Have you ever wondered what truly binds the parties in an intellectual property licensing agreement beyond just the right to use an invention or a brand? It is about more than just granting permission. It involves a clear set of duties. Performance obligations in IP licensing are the specific duties or actions that a licensee or licensor must fulfill as part of their contractual agreement. These are the promises made by each party, detailing what they must do to uphold their end of the bargain and ensure the licensed intellectual property is properly exploited or maintained. These obligations are crucial because they ensure the continued value and proper commercialization of the intellectual property. Without clear performance obligations, a licensor might grant rights only to see their innovation languish unused, while a licensee might invest heavily without receiving the necessary support or exclusivity. They establish a framework for how the intellectual property will be managed and leveraged, protecting the interests of both parties and driving the agreement forward. This also helps prevent potential breaches or disputes down the line. To effectively implement these, both parties should clearly define key metrics and reporting requirements. This means specifying sales targets, market development activities, or quality control measures, along with how and when these achievements will be reported. For instance, a licensee might be obligated to launch the product in at least 3 new markets within 2 years, or to spend a minimum amount on marketing each quarter. Consistent monitoring and communication are vital to ensure these obligations are met and any issues are addressed promptly. An often overlooked but critical element is the concept of a due diligence clause, which can mandate the licensee to use best efforts to commercialize the intellectual property. This goes beyond mere minimums and pushes for active engagement. Another key insight is understanding that these obligations can evolve. Agreements often include provisions for renegotiation or adjustment based on market conditions, which highlights their dynamic nature. They are not static terms but living commitments. Ultimately, understanding and carefully structuring performance obligations ensures that intellectual property licensing agreements are not just contracts, but active partnerships designed to maximize the value and reach of your innovations. By clearly defining roles and responsibilities, both licenses and licensees can confidently move forward, protecting their assets and driving successful commercial outcomes.